Larry Holmes and White, and Mike bangs to the body. Larry had over 20 title defenses when he was champion. Now the young guy is chasing him down. I'm a huge fan of Larry Holmes, but this isn't the Larry Holmes that I want to remember. Larry Holmes will go down in history books as one of the great heavyweight champions of all time. He never has received the credit, but he was a great champion. Mike up at his toes, tries to get the footwork going, trying to pick up the pace. Caught Larry with a pretty good left hook. That's the best punch landed so far. Because if Larry continues to fight like this, he can't survive long. The things that made him great are not there, the foot speed or the hand speed. Another crushing blow to the body of Larry Holmes. Closing seconds of the first round. As the bell, ending round one. We're in Atlantic City, New Jersey in the Convention Center. Again, I'm Bob Sheridan, and again, I hope you're enjoying it. The night that Larry Holmes beat up Muhammad Ali. You might remember Rocky Marciano knocking out Joe Louis. It's that kind of night that the one-time great Larry Holmes could do, he's not executing tonight. He's standing flat-footed. He's an easy target for Mike to hit. It was a driving, pounding left jab, and it's not there. Big right hand to the body of Larry. Larry comes with what looked to me a half-hearted uppercut midway. Larry got a sneaky right hand through there, but it didn't hurt Mike. Larry had 34 knockouts in his career, but most of them were kind of like Ali's knockouts. Fortunately for Larry in his career, he's never been hurt. And I hope he doesn't get hurt tonight. The inability of Larry Holmes to land the jab or even use it much, Mike comes right through. That's one of the best combinations that Larry's thrown, and it doesn't shift Mike at all. It doesn't even back him off. I love Larry Holmes as a fighter. Make no mistake about it. I actually hate to see him fighting Mike Tyson. I understand why, though. This is a business. A half uppercut inside caught Mike, but it didn't hurt him. Mike up on his toes. Larry standing flat-footed. Mike comes right through because he's looking for another payday. Looping right hand gets through and shifts Larry back. Tyson has a lot of respect for the former ability of Larry, but he has to do what he has. A bit of a stiff jab that time, but not punishing. Larry tentative with his right hand. He ties him up inside so Mike can't punish the body. There's a digging body shot, a bit on the low side. And there's the bell ending the round. The right hand got through, and a light left just at the bell. Watch for the right hand. Boom! See that spin the head? Now watch the bell, you'll see a left hook. Oh, right there on the ear. All right, here we go, round four. Bob Sheridan here at the Atlantic City Convention Center. You're watching Larry Holmes. Oh, look at this. Larry up on his toes using the jab. Swinging that left hand in front of him. Shades of Holmes of old. But watch out, Larry, for that right hand. Mike is extremely quick. Oh, wouldn't it be great if Larry could keep this up for a few rounds? And now here he is back to the... Oh, left hook got Larry that time. Right now, getting through this fourth round is the biggest problem. Oh, right hand! Down goes Larry Holmes! For one of the few times in his career. Boy, oh boy, look at that. He was knocked down by Ernie Shavers, Mike Weaver. Ronaldo Snipes had him out with a heavier shot than that. But right now, Mike Tyson is in charge. He's the boss, and Larry's down for the second time. There's no free knockdown rule, but Larry's in a heap of trouble here. His legs aren't there. He'll take the standing 8 count.
How do you feel?
It's almost academic now. Mike smells the blood. He senses the kill. He comes in for it. Larry trying to hold him off. There's too much time left in the fourth round. The end of a great career is imminent. Larry Holmes' legs are jelly. There's lightning in the fist. Big right hand, followed up by the left hook. Lightning in the fist of Tyson. Straight left hand. He faced that one, getting in position. Mike showing patience to get set for the big shot. Right hand hurt Larry again. He's back at his heels. Left hand. Larry's going to get hurt. This is bad. I hope Joe Cortez takes a look into the eyes. Larry gets nailed with the left hand, the right hand. Digs to the body, goes to throw a right hand, gets clipped with a big right hand. He won't get up from this one. It's all over. Joe Cortez has seen enough, and Larry Holmes is knocked out. He doesn't count him out, but he's out. Here's the first knockdown, a crushing right hand right on top of the temporal bone and above that left eye. Same thing, different angle, watch for it. Feints, boom, right there, look at that. The power of that right hand. And Mike driving off his back foot and really has everything going. Watch the way, see? Watch the way, see? He's almost jogging into it. He's got everything going for him when he lands that right hand. Is the second knockdown now. Let's see how this occurs. A left hand, a right hand, and then just an accumulation of pretty good shots there. This is stretched left foot, and is the last knockdown and the finishing series of the fight. Watch for Larry's right hand. See that get hung up in the ropes? And so he's totally exposed, and Mike throws one more right hand, and that's all the inside of Larry's skull could take. Thank the good Lord again that Larry's okay, because he's never been hurt like this before. Oh, that is a tough, tough punch. And the left hook digs to the body. He's out on his feet right here. Goes to throw it, and it's caught, and it exposes his body. And then, look, right there. Boom. His head going one way, Mike's fist coming the other way. And this is the very last time. This will show exactly how that right hand gets hung up in the ropes. And watch the way he spins his body. And right there, he's caught, exposed, and Mike, boom, he jumps on it. And that's all she wrote.
And still the undisputed, undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Means something special to you tonight because Larry Holmes was once an outstanding fighter.
Well, it's great to have the name on my record, but everyone knows Larry Holmes was a legendary fighter. And if he was at his best, I couldn't stand a chance. He's a great fighter. I admire him very much.
A year ago, when he had an opportunity to fight you, would it have been more difficult?
Well, like I said before, at his best, he was the greatest of our time.
Came the third round, he started to drop some right hands on you. Was that really his strategy, to lull you and then to hit you with some right hands?
The right hands wasn't landing cleanly. They were only glancing blows. They weren't landing cleanly.
And what was effective for you, do you feel, up until the fourth round?
The right hand. I knew I was going to him the right hand, because all through his career, he was susceptible to the right hand.
When you knocked him down, did you think that he would get up?
Well, I didn't think he would get up, but he's a game fighter, like I said.
You've seen a lot of films of him. He always got up in the past. Did you think he would be able to fire back? It looked at one point.
I knew once I got him hurt, he was finished.
That you're saying that other times he was knocked down, the fighters didn't know how to finish him?
Absolutely.
Right.
Well, at this point, I knew he was very hurt, and he was fighting back. So I knew to throw everything at him. But I didn't know what he did. Even though he was hurt, he was fighting back, and very dangerous, even though he was hurt. Now, you see right here, he's throwing punches, but I'm trying to land. I'm throwing everything. Boom.
Larry, you displayed the heart you showed as a champion years ago. I thought the earlier rounds, your tactics were working. What game plan did you have in mind?
Exactly that. Going out there, circling time up, making miss. And what I did wrong was waiting for those fifth round, because he usually get tired around the fifth round. Waiting for that instead of going out and boxing, thinking about saving my energy. And when I started work, I wanted to go inside, and I got hit, you know.
You know, you fought the big guys, big punchers, Ernie Shavers, Ken Norton. How would you rate Mike Tyson's punching power?
Well, I got to say he's a sharper puncher than the other guys. The other guys punch much harder, but he's a sharper puncher, you know. Hit me right here on the forehead and knocked my equilibrium off, and that's all, you know. I just didn't have no more balance.
Did you study the tape of Bone Crusher Smith and pretty much pick up some of those tactics?
Yeah, well, you know, working around with somebody and working with the name guys and the good sparring partners, you know, pick up a lot of that. When they come in, you tie them up, simple as that. But where I made my mistake is starting to getting ready to work, go and work with him inside. And, you know, he caught me with a right hook.
I think the big question is this it or?
Of course, man. This is it until someone offers me a lot of money and then I'll come out.
Are you saying that if you're offered $5 more million, you're going to go back to the ring?
We take it in consideration, but we have to look at my finances. And right now, I don't have to fight anymore, Ray. I didn't had to fight this fight. But I wanted to come back and try to prove something, try to prove a point. I didn't like the way they done me in. The WBC was the only legitimate organization that really stood behind me. I went with the IBF. The IBF didn't stand up. You know, everybody know I beat Spinks, and they walked away from me. And the WBA really never ranked me, period. Only one organization stood up with me, and that was the WBC. And that's why I was fighting. If I'd have won the title tonight, I would have threw them other belts away because it didn't really mean anything. I support the WBC, and I continue to do it now, even though I'm retired. And that's what I was trying to do. I was just trying to get back. That's something that someone took away from me. Not needing the money. Everybody knows that I'm rich and I invested well. But it was something that I wanted to do. And besides, you know, I made $3 million tonight, and that's not nothing to sneeze at, you know.